I'm getting my first look at the Axial 1/18 scale Capra. Now, if you saw my Bronco video, you can see there's a huge difference in 1/18 scale. But anyways, aside from all that, this is about the little Capra. Let's get to the table. This is what you get with a little Capra right here. Now you get this little battery right here that's up under the hood. I'll show you how that opens up. It actually comes with batteries. Got some wheel hexes. I'm assuming maybe it's got pins on it. There's your little USB charger. And there's your cute little radio. Looks like it's easy for one-handed driving. That's a good thing. Picked this up from RC Outlet. You know, the whole $250 price thing and all that. I know everybody was talking about, oh man, it's too much, too much. Well, this is really large 1/18 scale, and it does take a full-size servo in here, guys. It's a full-size 1/10 scale servo. So, got a 380 size motor, I believe. Very well dampened shocks. I want to take these tires off because I want to look and see in the portals, can we do the overdrive gears and all in there? I really haven't done a lot of research on this, guys, but we're going to dig into it. There's your portal assembly right there, and it's already got a 12mm hex. We're going to open that up. Let's look inside of that thing. Inside the portal drops, here we are, guys. It does look like there's a little bit of room. We might be able to get some overdrive gears in here. That'd be nice. Nice, easy way to overdrive it. And I know we're going to get some overdrive on this thing. The wheel hexes in the back are actually thinner than the ones that come on it. So we already have options for track width. The stock tires are actually 3.6 tall, 1.3 wide, with a 1.55 wheel. That's really interesting. This is a 4.19 J Concepts landmine on a trio wheel on this little thing. Pretty big size difference there. Same with that. What's interesting though is there are quite a few 1.55 wheel and tire options out there. So we already have a selection of wheels and tires for this thing. Yeah, 1.55, that's not something I've ever really messed with, ever. But we may have to give that a shot now. Let's look underneath this thing real quick. We have little bitty metal links on the bottom. The tops are plastic. That's fine. Portals and all that look fine. One thing I don't really care for when it comes to the portal, see all that C-hub hanging out right there? If I can get that shown in there pretty well. Let me change this real quick. See all that right there? That's going to catch stuff. And that's my biggest issue with any kind of portal axle, especially the steering axle. That just really catches stuff. And when people put the spacers and wideners and all this is just hanging out, not my cup of tea. Well, I've opened it up. You can see it's got a 37 turn 380 size brush motor. That's really a standard motor. I believe you can get those on like eBay for, I don't know what, $8 or something like that. So yeah, now the ESC receiver, all that is all one unit right behind there. There is nothing in the little fuel cell back there, so just kind of wanted to peek into this thing a little bit. Yep, you can see the drawing right here. ESC receiver. If you feel like changing the settings, you can do that with these jumpers, just like you could with the old Hobbywing 1060. And here are the specs on the ESC. It is limited to 2S. Alrighty then. All right. Woo, we got a bunch of lights on this thing. Look at that. That's awesome. That is really awesome. Let's give it that drive here. Let's see. With this thing having a 110 servo, there is so much options for servos, guys. If you have a really small receiver, you can put that in that little fuel cell at the back. There are so many options for this thing, just because it's large enough. Let's see here. Oh, it's definitely, you can hear that pulse width on this thing for sure. Just like with the TRX 4M. Kind of feels like for the crawling like this, it may need a little more gear or smaller pinion gear. Now I'm looking at the tires. I do see some compression, so that's a nice thing to see. The throttle control feels okay. That servo. Wow. Could you imagine something like a Reese 888 on here, direct power? Like, what, 1,200 or something ounces? Turning these? Yeah. All right. Yeah, this thing is begging to get outside. Whew, that is bright. Let's go and do some size comparison real quick. Sizing this thing up, you can see, yeah, my old dollar store truck. You can see it is pretty big. Now, I do got to tell you, this is a normal 1/10 Capra chassis. This is my Capra bouncer. So it's got Wraith axles and all that on there. But you can see the chassis itself being quite a bit bigger. So yeah, this is a tiny little Capra, that's for sure. Yeah, it actually looks wow. Let's look at this a little closer. They really matched this thing up. Sorry for the flashing, my LED lights affected. But they really matched this thing up. The top of it, look at all that dust on that. They really did. I mean, it is all there. Wow, that's impressive. Now, oh, I forgot to show you guys. It does have metal links underneath the bottom of it, so that's pretty good. Or maybe I did show you. I don't know. But anyways, there you go. Just in case you missed the TRX4M video, the size comparison there, both of these are listed as 18th scale. Somebody is kind of exaggerating. And that was my first look at the little UTB18 little bitty Capra. Now, this thing is absolutely huge compared to 1/18 scale, but when you put it next to the 110 Capra, well, heck, you can actually see that really it is kind of small. But regardless, it's got some awesome features. It looks like we're going to be able to get some overdrive in the portals. I expect all kinds of brass stuff to be available soon. The aftermarket's going to get a hold of this and just go crazy with it. I feel, looking at it, I'm going to have to do the same thing I did with the other Capras when I got those. As you go to climb, I think it's going to unload and just kind of fall back. So I think we're going to have to put like some kind of a rubber band or a bungee or something to control the suspension. The same thing with the big Capra. For me, out of the box stock Capra kind of drives horrible. I mean, really, it really does. But once you control that suspension, once you get that thing to hold down, then it changes everything about the vehicle. And I got a feeling that's what I'm going to have to do with this right here to make it really perform. And then the overdrive and underdrive and all that wonderful stuff, because you know it's coming. Maybe somebody will design a tiny little micro dig unit for this thing. I don't know where you would even set that up at, but that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Anyway, guys, hopefully you liked the video. Now we get to make sure everything is charged up and take it for a drive, because I'm looking forward to it. Guys, check that description. I'll link up everything down below. Also, the place where I picked this up at, RC Outlet in North Florida. Check them out, guys. Check that description. Use those links. Hit that subscribe. Ring that bell. You know what? You guys are awesome. Catch you later, Charlie. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see. Also for channel memberships, if you guys want to be a part. Channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So, guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.